hope you guys had a beautiful 4th of July. Also, beautiful 4th of July weekend. We are doing something different. I are doing a roll of dice reading, so let's see who's going next. Ooh, we're doing Cancer. Okay, so we're already done Virgo and Pisces. Now we are on Cancer. So hello, Cancers. I hope you're all doing well. Please remember this reading is general, so it may or may not resonate. Cancers. All readings are painless and they are cross-watcher friendly as well. So just keep that in mind. Alright, what's going on with Cancer? Ooh, okay. So, perfect cards. I want to see we have receptive. Says be ready to receive what fate has planned for you. This gives me like new beginning type of vibes, Cancer. We have openness. Says be ready, be open to accept divine guidance in your relationships. So I feel like you guys are ready to start new. Basically, Cancer, you might have gotten just out of a relationship for a while, already been in the energy of focusing on yourself, and now you are thinking about, starting something with a partner, looking for maybe some summer love. Summer is right around the corner. This is your season, so you are fairly desirable at this moment, Cancer, so you might be attracting multiple energies during your season. What else for Cancer? Alright, Cancer. Oh, we got marriage. We got the marriage card. It did come out in reverse. So upright it says a marriage of souls is union of two divine counterparts blending together. So Cancer, I almost get the energy that you are kind of in the energy of just having fun. I don't necessarily think you're going to meet your right one at this time in your life. I feel like there are still maybe a couple of other significant relationships that are going to be coming in before you find someone who is truly marriage potential, who you're truly going to be settling down with. Of course, this could just also mean, Cancer, that you are going to meet someone with marriage potential, but you're not going to jump into a marriage with them. We do have illusion as well, Cancer. So it says, avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. So that's where I feel like you guys are at, Cancer. Really, you are being kind of cautious, I think, of your heart at this time, because maybe in the past you thought that you were in a true soul connection, like a high level soul connection, and you did find out that that person ended up being a karmic for you. Although it still served a purpose for you and it was of your greatest good, right? I feel like it was still hurtful. Oh, we have a couple cards that are already upright, guys. Hang on as I fix them. Alright, let's see what's going on with your love life, Cancer. Tell me more about Cancer's love life. But Cancer, I feel like you're in the energy of just really filling people out, really kind of in the energy of like testing them a little bit. I'm sorry, the fireworks are still going off where I live, and the dogs, my neighbor's dog is barking, but I have to get the readings out, right? So yeah, Cancer, I feel like you are trying to make sure you don't fall back into that trap, really. It might have been a little bit taking you a while to really understand what type of relationship you were in. Could have been like a trauma bond, could have been like a soul tie type of connection where, there was some limerence going on, where there was like, so I do have videos, like important videos to watch or something like that. I think that's what it's titled. On playlist, and it talks about twin flames. It talks about limerence for people who don't know what limerence is. so that people can kind of distinguish better. Bless you. So people, sorry, that's my cat. So people can kind of distinguish a bit better on if they are truly on a twin flame journey or if they are in a false twin, dealing with a false twin, right? So I feel like for you, Cancer, you are really weighing your options, really trying to get to know potential suitors at this time, or you will be. Really trying to see if they mesh well together, but I do feel like you are going to have quite a few options for yourselves. Alright, tell me about Cancer. It's love life. Tell me about Cancer and their love life. Ooh. Cancer, you got some pregnancy energy here. Alright, Cancer. Looks like your person's gonna try to come back around too. So we have I Can't Forgive You. I feel like that is your energy, Cancer. How did I do this before? I feel like something's off here. Actually, you know what, Cancer? I'm gonna pull a few more cards because I didn't do something the way that I normally do. Alright, tell me more about Cancer. I was looking at him like something looks a little bit off here. Alright, Cancer. Sorry about that. We do have spiritual, did come out in reverse. Upright it says your spiritual journey is beginning. I feel like you guys are already on a spiritual journey. So that's why it came out in reverse. You know, you've been on this for a little while. You've been really using your discernment, connecting with your spirit guides, your intuition, really learning these hard lessons that you needed to learn. But then we also have confusion. So it says, all seekers of truth experience confusion. Ask the divine to provide the answers you need. So you might be confused about how to navigate this situation because I feel like for some of you, you are going to be having new energy come in, but also people who've done you wrong, I feel like they are going to come in as well. Okay, we have I Can't Forgive You, past energy coming through. We have older woman, Cancer. You can be the older woman or be dealing with an older woman. We have narc. So in the past, I feel like that is past energy. Okay, we could have been dealing with someone who's narcissistic. We have karmic. Could have been dealing with a karmic in the past. We have I'm not going to let you walk away. Going through depression. Oh, this is your past person. We have financial loss. We have let's have a baby. So I almost feel like that is like both of these people's energy, like new people who are meeting you. You know, I've actually heard people talk about Cancers liking the idea of thinking of having children. Like, I don't know, it's just something, that might be how you're feeling when you meet one of these options, Cancer, where you're like, okay, I'm all in, but then you guys are kind of in a stage where it's like, okay, it's not time yet to really jump all in this situation, but I would like to see if this is really true and if we could get something truly off the ground here. So let's see more for you, Cancer. to get some new stuff. So Cancer, I feel like there are going to be a few energies that you are dealing with, at least maybe 2 to 3. Or there's going to be one where they are struggling maybe. We do have mental health issues, so someone here might struggle with their mental health. We did see the card saying going through depression, but I felt like that was more of like a energy of someone you've already dealt with, but I do feel like they are going to try to come back in and try to work their magic on you. We do have shadow work, so that is your energy, Cancer. I believe could be this past person who seems to want to come in. They might have worked on themselves a little bit, but I still don't think you can trust them fully. We have Can I Be Him by James Arthur as the channeled song. We do have potential. So I think that your angels want you to know that there is potential within these options. You're just going to have to figure out which option really meshes well with you. We have May, which is Taurus and Gemini energy. So you could be dealing with either of those zodiac signs. Maybe something happened in May. We have Tired. My family doesn't approve, so you might have some family issues right off the bat with this relationship, Cancer. Excuse me, my throat chakra is trying to close up here. Or this is what happened with the past person who is trying to make their way back into your life. There might have been some issues with the family. Excuse me. Or, this person, that's their excuse on why they did the things that they did. Yeah, if you complete me, I feel like that is the new person's energy and your energy. I feel like you guys are two peas in a pod. We have Trust Me. Indecisive of what I want. So you might have someone who, as an option here, who's going to be kind of playing some games with you, Cancer, so please be wary of that. They might be like in and out, or just saying, oh, I want this, but then you see that their actions are not really aligning with their words. But I feel like you are going to be on guard, really looking out for yourself with whoever you decide to invest with, and that you will be kind of almost taking inventory to see what options are available. Then we have emotionally unavailable. So you might be attracting someone who is emotionally unavailable for you, Cancer, as well. This could have been the person from your past, and then now they're coming in to try to make things right with you. Let's see what's going on with you on the soul level. So we got Cancer. Alright, Cancer, we do have Surrender. So Upright says, I can release my need to control. So I feel like you really just need to surrender the outcome and let the divine do work its magic for you, Cancer. I think you need to just be able to be receptive of what the divine is trying to provide for you, provide you some options to choose from, show you that there is better love out there, and for you to kind of explore those other options to see what you truly desire. We do have Empathy, and Empathy did come out in reverse. So Upright says, I'm open to seeing both sides of the situation. So Cancer, I feel like this is towards that past person. If they are the one who is talking about like how they're going through financial loss, going through depression, things like that, you might not necessarily be empathetic towards this person, especially if they've done you wrong in the past over and over and over again, and they were never apologetic, and they never had any remorse or had any empathy for you, right? So I feel like you are kind of in that energy where you're returning the energy that you got back from people. I will say that sometimes that's not really the right thing to go about, the right way to go about things. You gotta remember, forgiveness is for yourself so you can move on, not for other people. So, and then also though too, we want to provide good karma. So we do want to be empathetic to everyone's situation, but that doesn't mean that you need to accept what they are saying to you, right? Okay, we do have guilt came out in reverse. So for some of you, I feel like you are letting go of the guilt that you might have felt, possibly for leaving this person behind, but I felt like you needed to do that because they weren't of your highest good. It's possible that, you have to choose yourself above anyone, and this person might be trying to make you feel guilty, guilt trip you over, them not being able to, pay bills or things, especially if you guys were romantically involved and possibly lived together, and you were the one always taking care of everything, and now they're stuck kind of foot in the bill, and they don't know how they're going to have enough income to make things happen. But that's not really your problem. I feel like this is kind of their karma for the way they treated you in the past. Okay, tell me more about Cancer. Tell me more about Cancer. I do sincerely apologize about the dog barking, Cancer, and outside noises, but it is 4th of July when I'm filming this, so. Alright, Cancer, we do have Tiger. It says you're being called upon to provide leadership, so trust that you're capable of doing so. Awesome, Cancer. So some of you guys, you are meant to be in a leadership role, whether that's in your work life right now, wherever you work at. You might be getting promoted at some point in the near future. For others of you, I almost get the energy of being like a spiritual leader, okay? So it does have a tiger. Obviously, it's not quite the same, but it does give me kind of a Leo energy. Obviously, Leo is the lion, but some of you guys could have been born in the year of the tiger, so take it as it fits. But yeah, I feel like you guys are meant to have a leadership role. So I feel like you are definitely learning more about how to stand in your own power. I feel like the divine is trying to grant you these opportunities, but again, you need to be receptive of it, right? So some of you, I feel like that is maybe an issue, but for others of you, I think you're open to receiving, and your blessings will be coming in fairly soon. You do have Cardinal. It says the polarities of your spiritual pursuits and physical pleasures are out of balance. So do whatever is necessary to bring them back into equilibrium. So that kind of tells me that your 3D world and your spiritual world are not meshing together very well. So for some of you, you could be overworking yourselves and not really connecting with the divine, connecting to your intuition about certain aspects of things. For others of you, you are too connected within healing, the divine, everything of that sort, and not paying attention to your 3D material world. So that can mean that some of you don't have a job, you're just trusting on the divine to provide for you, which is great, but at the same time, if you're manifesting money and things like that, you need to put in action for that to actually manifest for you, right? So that is something that I am kind of picking up on. For For others of you, you are working, but it's like you're working a career or a job that you don't love, and you're not really taking the steps to move forward because you're like, oh, this pays the bills, this is fine, type of deal. We do have Wolverine. Says you're a lot tougher than you think you are. Yes. I feel like you, Cancer, you really learned a lot of lessons from this past relationship or situationship, whatever may have you. And now you're kind of getting in the energy of like almost like rising from the ashes like a phoenix, where now you're like, okay, I'm ready to put myself out there. I went through hell and back, and I'm now healed enough so that I can give my lighthearted energy, my love to someone else who actually truly deserves it. Alright, so let's see what your self-care cards say for you. Okay, so when I saw this body card, Cancer, it did come out in reverse. I was actually thinking of Doja Cat's song Woman. I don't know why, but like I only heard a little bit of that song, but where she's like, woman, let me be your woman. I think that's how it goes. I don't know. I don't know that song specifically by Doja Cat. I know I've heard it a few times, but the body came out in reverse. So upright says your body deserves your love. So I feel like some of you guys maybe struggle a little bit with your body image. You might think you're too thin, you might think you're too fat, or things of that sort, not like your cellulite, or wish that something was bigger, or something, things of that are smaller. And you can't be hard on yourself. We have 2222 on the clock. Let me know if that resonates for anyone. But I feel like you guys just need to kind of really learn how to love yourself. A lot of you are on a self-love journey. So what I recommend, I know mostly the people who watch me on my channel are women. So there is a workbook called, I believe it's called the Self-Love Workbook for Women. And it really does help. It takes you through different prompts for you to kind of rediscover yourself, what you like about yourself, what you don't like about yourself, how to kind of shift your mindset about your image and things of that sort. We did have happiness too. Came out in reverse. To be honest, this card reminds me a little bit about like Gemini energy. So you guys could be connected with a Gemini, again, like I said earlier. But it's almost like you can see like the night and day type of energy coming off of here, where someone is like in two different minds almost, or two different states of being. So as your thinking will either make your happiness or take your happiness, choose. So you gotta remember that positive thinking makes a difference with what you are trying to manifest, what abundance you're trying to bring into your life. You know, once you have that mindset shift, and once you start talking to yourself a little more kindly, you start to see the changes within your life. You do have Rebel, which has been coming out for everyone so far, but this card reminds me of life path number 5. Life path number 5s are said to be rebels, but says it's time to celebrate the fact that you don't fit in, stand on your own 2 feet. Okay, so as you went through your spiritual journey, as you were healing, everything of that sort, you found out that you're not quite like everyone else in your life, and I think you are coming to terms with that and being okay with understanding that you are a little bit different than the people around you. Makes you a lot more interesting, I will say. And last but not least, we have abundance. And you see it's on there, money. Cancer, money. Says being a thoughtful steward for the money you already have is the secret to creating more abundance. When you trust yourself to handle more, that's when more shows up. Okay, and then also, again, having that positive mindset, believing that you truly deserve what the universe is trying to provide, and taking action. Okay, you can't always just be receptive of everything. You can't just say, oh, I want $10,000 and just sit around and wait for $10,000. The universe is going to bring opportunities for you to start making the money to reach your goals, for the most part. For some people, yes, they can get windfalls of money, but for the most of us, I'd say we actually have to put in some effort, right? So it's just something to keep in mind. But it looks like you are manifesting some money, and it is going to be coming for you. I feel like this is the universe's way of pretty much saying thank you for staying on the path. Thank you for being patient, type of deal. Alright, let's see what zodiac signs you could be dealing with. Cancer, to close off the reading. Zodiac signs for Cancer, please. For Cancer. Okay, Cancer, you have Venus, which is Libra, and Taurus energy. Jack is here as well in the reading. We have Taurus, Pluto, Scorpio energy. We have Scorpio again. Jupiter, Pisces, and Sagittarius energy. And then we also have water. So Cancer, your energy, Scorpio again, and Pisces. So you could definitely be dealing with a Scorpio. Alright, Cancer, that is all I have for you. If you like this reading, please like, share, subscribe, comment down below, and I'll see you next one. Bye, Cancer.